How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing alright today as always. So then I'm back with another predicted 11. I haven't done this for a while, obviously, because we had a few games that were quite close together in terms of press conferences, etc. I know the press conference for this Wolves game isn't happening until tomorrow, but I still thought I'd just jump on and give my predicted 11 based on what happened against Norwich and how I think Marsch may or may not rotate. This game against Wolves will be a difficult one. I will be doing my preview for it tomorrow night, so make sure that you tune in again for that one tomorrow. But just briefly, Wolves are in really good form at the minute. They do look good going forward, but their away form seems to be much better than their home form. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. Leeds will be in much better spirits after the amazing 3 points on Sunday. When I say amazing, I don't mean in terms of the game. Obviously, we actually battered them. We should have beat them about 4 or 5-1, really. But the simple, the classic Leeds United way. We made it difficult for ourselves, but we still managed to get it over the line. So hopefully the lads are much more confident going into this one. If we could get a point from this one, then it'll be a very good 4 points from 2 games there. And, it'll put us in good stead in the international break as well. So as I said, we're back with predicted 11. How do I think Leeds United will line up against Wolverhampton Wanderers? Just before we get into the lineup then, people, smash that like button. Please subscribe. The road to 2K starts now. We've hit 1K. That's the main goal out of the way. The next goal is now to hit 2K. So if you haven't subscribed already, smash that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot. And share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as always. So then, let's get into my predicted 11. I thought, firstly, I just want to say that the team that played against Norwich all put in an amazing shift. I felt obviously there was no square pegs in round holes, which was amazing to see. The first time in a while that I think a Leeds fan can see that happening. So full credit goes to Jesse Marsch. I do think he made one questionable substitution in the game, but other than that, I thought he got it spot on, and fair play for getting his first win under his belt as our coach. So yeah, the Wolves game. How will Leeds United line up? So firstly, in goal it's Illan Meslier. Of course it is. That Clarkson's not really done enough to challenge him, really. I think that's an area that Leeds could potentially strengthen in the summer with. At least a decent backup keeper that can keep Meslier on his toes a bit. I thought against Norwich on Sunday, didn't really have a lot to do. Obviously, I don't think he was at fault for their equaliser at all. I thought it was just a moment of poor defending. And obviously that save that he made after Joffy's goal, I think he saved it with his head. But, a huge save in such a tense and critical moment. So yeah, fair play to him. So it's obviously Meslier in goal. I think the back four will remain unchanged from the team that started against Norwich. So that will be Ayling at right back, centre back partnership of Llorente and Pascal Stroke, with Stuart Dallas at left back. Stuart Dallas put in an absolute shift against Norwich, was unbelievable. Stroik and Llorente were a lot better as well. I think Stroik could do better for the Norwich goal. So could Llorente actually. But other than that, I thought they had good games. Ayling for me is still questionable at the minute. He is going through a really poor period at the minute. I know all of the team are, but Bill just doesn't seem to be at the races recently. I don't know what it is. There's odd moments in game where he'll do something really good, and I've seen other people say this as well, and it's right. He tells other people to calm down, but yet he's the most frantic player in that back four. Whenever he has hold of ball, he looks like he's trying to get rid of it too quickly rather than being calm. But yeah, hopefully he can turn it around. But he's our only out and out right back at the minute, so it would be, of course, Luke Ayling to play there. So then, I think we're going to start at least with the 4-2-2-2. It may change into like a 4-2-3-1 at times, like it did against Norwich. But I think the two holding will be exactly the same, because I think they both did really well against Norwich. So that remains as Adam Forshaw and Matthias Klich. Thought Klich had his best game in a long time. Really did put himself about. He didn't hide in the game at all. Good passing. He broke play up well in that midfield. And the same goes for Adam Forshaw as well. The two in behind the striker, basically, guys, I think it's going to be an unchanged lineup. So I think Rafinha on the right, Dan James on the left, with Patrick Bamford and Rodrigo up front. Now, the questionable sub that I am referring to from that Norwich game is when we brought Rodrigo off for Robin Koch. I thought that was going a bit too defensive from Marsch, and I think we did see a significant drop-off at that period in time when Rodrigo came off. You know, he scored the opening goal. Again, one of his best games for Leeds in a long time, but he decided to bring him off. I would have at least kept him on the pitch. I tried to get that second and third goal, hopefully, in the second half, but you know, in hindsight, it obviously did work out okay. I was questioning why I was bringing Gellart on at the time, because I thought it was too late after they'd equalised, but then that ended up working out, so who am I to say anything? But yeah, that would be my predicted 11 for this Wolves game. Like Bielsa, it could change when it comes to match day. But I would stick with the same team and just have a consistent lineup and just see how it goes. Obviously, if you need to make changes, you can do. I think Gellart, if he's going to bring him on, needs to be brought on earlier. I still do believe that. Yes, it worked out against Norwich, but you can't be bringing him on in like 90 plus minutes hoping for a moment like that every week, because it won't happen. The Koch substitution, again, if Wolves end up blowing us away and you just want to be a bit more defensive, then yeah, maybe put him on just to add that solidity in the midfield. But other than that, I think that lineup will be okay, and hopefully we can get a point or 3 points in this game. So if you've enjoyed this video, people, smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. As I said, my next upload will be my preview for this Wolves game, and that'll be out tomorrow night at 7 as well, so make sure you tune in for that, and I'll see you in a bit.